Hey guys, back again in our show, and we're still in the Chuck E. Cheese, still, still in there, and we're playing the DUNKO machine. I feel like some DUNKO donuts. Dunkin' Donuts. I don't think I'm going to be monetized making fun of people with special issues doing that. I like DUNKO. You young. Sorry. Back in most people like they say you're gonna get canceled. You don't understand. I'm from the '90s. '90s people were so out of order. I'm sorry. And I got all the Dunkos. I got all the 5 Dunkos. I'm Dunko the clown. I'm coming to your town. And we're back with more coin pushing. I like the title of the video I made for the last one. Being ASMR coin pushing. Unfortunately, that's a joke because there's like no sound because of the copyright issues of this game. There's like all these sounds. Must have been that they used it for, like when they were making the game. They had different sounds from like GarageBand and stuff. There used to be I'm sure it's still around. There was like a website, wasn't there, like called GarageBand or something, and and there was all these sort of like public domain sounds and things. And well, part of the problem is there's all these companies that like illegally like take claim of all kinds of sounds. And so you still end up having to, even though you're in the right, you still have to fight to be in the right. Literally fight right. Or else you get taken advantage of. And that's, I think there was like recently a court case where someone was literally like stealing, they were literally claiming copyright on things that they didn't own. It was literally theft. And they got put away in prison for like years. I think it was like Brazil. Yeah, they got put away for like ever, which is good. That's the kind of, that's a good step forward. To send, there's all kinds of crimes that, you have to understand every age when there's something brand new, like a new media or new something new, it takes the court systems a long time to adjust to that. That to adjust to these like concepts, so it takes them a long time, and the lawyers and the prosecutors to get how to properly understand these things. Like I was very fascinated by when Coleco had found a way to basically steal Atari games, and so now you can take Atari games and play them on their system. You can imagine if Xbox or PlayStation did that with Nintendo Switch games, they would be sued off the face of the planet by Nintendo. It would be an epic lawsuit. Well, believe it or not, that lawsuit did happen, but it happened back in like 1983 or something like that, or 84. I don't know, like 83, probably 83 or something. And Coleco basically made a module that you buy and you could plug it into your system, and then you could take, you can go to the store and buy like Pac-Man, E.T., whatever, E.T. Oh, Chuck E. Cheese, I got my favorite songs. I like my favorite songs. Like, hey, look, it's my favorite bear. I love the bear. I love the bear. Look at he's really having a good time with that guitar, man. Yeah, he's a giant banana. He's really like singing and stuff. And it's a big purple shark, man. It's like representation of my autism. And all the R2D2s too. Yay! Chuck E. Cheese! And it's totally made me lose track of what I was talking about. It's kind of like you're having an amazing conversation, a major topic for your video, and then all of a sudden, yay! And they're like, no, 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 stop talking. We got amazing music, major party here. We need to change the topic. It's too much. No one wants to hear about lawsuits between Atari and ColecoVision. Come on, all the R2D2s are really get into it. I have to do it, man. I like the purple shark, man. He looks like he's like Grimace or something here, and the purple banana guy. It's really long concert. And then I like to play with the ball. I probably shouldn't do that. It might crash the game or something. Throwing the beach ball back there with them. Oh boy. Okay, so what was I saying? Okay, so basically, you could take your Atari games and you can put them in this module and you could play them on your ColecoVision. Well, Atari really didn't like that, of course, and they sued them, saying they're stealing our copyrighted content. And actually, Coleco got away with it. It was that I forgot what it was. They wouldn't get away with it today because like judges and the legal system understands technology a little better than they did in the early 80s. Some poor judge is like going, what is what? Like I think what they determined is that well, you can play ColecoVision. It's just sort of a coincidence that you could play Atari games, like, okay, innocent, like it's really kind of crazy. I would like to look up some stuff on that, like just some like documentary stuff, like it just I love like when technology has major changes and how society adjusts to that. And I know like people would say like the thing always gets me. Man, I wish I wouldn't do these like short videos like I'm doing this year. I used to like the longer videos because I can really rant for a long time. Well, back in the day, I'm just having fun out here. There's just no risks and stuff. Just going for the back roads on this little cart, and and I know that I hear all the time, I wish I was back in the 90s. I was back in the 80s. And one's like, oh! I feel all right. I feel all right. Oh, that was scary. Oh, thank God I didn't have like a virtual reality helmet on. I would be like, oh, but oh yeah, man, that okay, that made my train of thought get distracted there. Yeah, that did it. that made me lose my train of thought. Okay, that did it. That actually did make me lose my train of thought. Yeah, I kind of got like almost killed in this virtual reality if you could get killed or not. So, let's see, I was talking about the ColecoVision Atari thing. Oh yeah, I was talking about people who, man, I don't have much time left. People would say, "Oh, I wish I was back in the '90s or the '80s," and I just like to say, actually, you can do that right now because everything's streaming. Every single thing, every single bit of music, every single bit of anything has been uploaded to some internet archive. Every kind of game has got its own streaming service. I mean, you go on Nintendo Switch, you could play like tons of Nintendo games, or you could just download them for free somewhere. And that's basically it. I mean, I know what you want, and it's to be there when it was brand new, and that's understandable. I mean, I don't know if you want some on cassette tape, because that's what I used to get was cassette tapes. It was only until later, until I finally had asked my parents, for like a CD player, and start to well, actually, what it was is I had a Sega CD, and then it was like the realization. Well, wait a minute, I got a CD player, and then there you go. Now I'll be back next show and more fun. See you then.